Hello everyone, and this is Manuel Cordia. Today we're going to be talking about the future of Maiden's Hair Salon and the suggested CRM system software. Maiden is not your typical hair salon. It has proven so far to compete with some of the best hair salons in San Diego. But if we want to continue to compete and grow, we need to adapt to change. First, now what prompts a change to Maiden's? First, a recent boom in business. This prompts for a change comes from a tremendous increase in the number of customers over these past couple of years. But still, based on the number of full-time employees in the salon, Maiden's Hair Salon is in the category of a small business. Now, if we're still a small business, we cannot keep track of all the customers' wants and needs just by the information we write down on a piece of paper. Maiden needs to find a simpler way that eliminates the paper mess. Our success will come on how we track customer preferences. Each and every day, millions of hair products are evolving, and as the supply increases, customers' tastes and preferences keep changing. At a hair salon, the customer is the main priority. The care and quality of service offered to the customer and the good record keeping on spreadsheets and organized files has helped as an increase of revenue through the customer relations. Now, what CRM can offer. As we will discuss later on in this presentation, CRM can track all the essential small details in order to understand and build a strong relationship with the customer. Background of CRM strategy. Why was CRM invented? CRM, which stands for Customer Relationship Management, was invented in 1987 by Pat Sullivan and Mike Meany. At first, these two creators of CRM only decided to organize and store customers' information. As time progressed, the makers of CRM realized that their program had the potential for something bigger than just contact information. They moved on to record people preferences. They realized that the customer research and patterns correlated to an increase in sales. What Customer Relationship Management CRM can offer. A CRM system can offer numerous tools not only for the client, but also for the seller. For example, sellers can keep track of appointments, sending reminders to the customers, maintaining customer profile information, such as preferred hair color, or the hair color they had in the past, the preferred shampoos used, the type of weave, wigs, or extensions such as curly or straight, and the personal details such as address, date of birth, phone numbers, etc. Now, for an interesting fact about CRM, tell you that 80% of companies that started using CRM for sales increased the number of sales by 77%. This means that if we manage properly a CRM system, it can greatly increase a company's chances of both growth, income, and success. Now let's take a look at the benefits of a CRM system. There are three aspects to this category. The first one is marketing. In marketing, the seller using CRM records the buyer's basic information while also slowly reporting the buyer's preferences. This is called consumer wants, as seen on the image below. Next, we have research. Through CRM, either the seller now identifying the consumer needs can do research on the potential items could be suggested to the customers to purchase. This leads to the next category in sales. In sales, the seller now engages with the customer and either sells items from the customer purchase history or suggests to consumers with other complementary items. Now this is the sales area. Let's give an example. Let's say the customer always asks the hairstylist to use Head and Shoulders because of their dandruff. But then you also have on file that the customer is suffering from male pattern baldness. You would probably want to suggest moving on to another shampoo that covers both issues. See, when the customer sees that the seller genuinely cares and pays attention to their needs, that leads to the customers wanting to buy their product, which is the second part of sales. The last aspect is support. Once the customer uses a service or a purchase, a product is always good to get feedback on. This way the seller understands what works and what doesn't work. As you can probably tell from this image, each benefit has a chain reaction that leads to success as it goes down the chain. So this is the support part. They use the product, they leave a comment, then you realize if it's good or not. And each part of this is a chain reaction. Now for the proposed system number 1, the Sales Cloud. A little bit of background on the Sales Cloud. It has been around for 20 years. It specializes similarly to an Apple iCloud, and where all your information is stored in an online server, easily accessible from any device. This is easy access to allow a company's sales team to easily interact with the customers in order to understand their preferences. In the end, a Sales Cloud stores all the conversations between the seller and consumer in order for the buyer to easily go back and reference. Now in regards to software for the Sales Cloud, the functionality, Sales Cloud has a system that can automatically send discounts to subscribed customers, and also adjust prices for on-sale merchandise at the store. This software ensures automatic improvement and innovations for up to 3 years, which pretty much means free upgrades for those years. This system also comes with 2 or more features. The first one includes a free online training with those inexperienced in small business can use an app called App Exchange, which is, as a beginner, a great guide to increase your sales. Lastly, we have the pricing. Sales Cloud comes with different monthly subscriptions, in which the buyer can explore and see which one can satisfy their wants based on their needs. You're pretty much not stuck with either so much or so little. So it's a good balance. It's like going to a buffet. You can pick and choose what you want, which is what I kind of like about Sales Cloud. Second, our proposed system is Soho. A little background on Soho. It has been around for 12 years. It is a CRM system similar to Sales Cloud. The only difference is that you will see under functionality and pricing. Now under functionality, Soho prides themselves on the use of their software SIA. SIA is an artificially intelligent sales assistant that can guide the seller in which directions to take next based on sales and services. SIA is what I would describe as your personal accountant, or if you already have one, a second accountant. Now, third, you have the pricing. Soho has one of the best pricing options in the industry. Flexible monthly or annual payments with no extra cost and charges. What does this mean for the buyer? This means that once the monthly or annual subscription is paid for, the business gains access to all features of the software for the company to use whenever. See, unlike Sales Cloud, that subscription is never gonna end. And at least with Soho, you're paying something monthly, and eventually you're gonna get it without ever paying again. So what works best for Maiden? Now in summary, let me reiterate the importance of CRM. A CRM system is the 21st century's solution to creating and improving customer relations in business of different shapes and sizes. CRM can help increase profits while also helping to increase customer relationships and loyalty. In this quickly booming business, Maiden's Salon needs to quickly adapt and use of a CRM system it's not. It's to become an. It is a necessary necessity at this point. So for this presentation, Soho will come out on top, and let me tell you why. From the two, Soho software appears to be the best option for Maiden's hair salon because software is simple and easy to use and understand. 2. The AI system can guide you to the right direction of advertisement and sales. And 3. The software offers an indefinite period of trial. If the trial is not good enough for you, you can slowly pay the software. Like I mentioned before, unlike SalesCloud, where monthly subscriptions never end, Soho can entirely pay itself with those monthly payments, and eventually you will own the product, and having Soho will no longer be an expense. Well, I would like to greatly appreciate everyone's time for this. Any questions, please let me know. Thank you, and have a good night.